Beauty school dropout. Go back to high school. Clearly I went to beauty school. Look at me. It's fashion. Look at it. It's fashion. Hey guys, it's Zoe, and today I'm going to be doing a dramatic book haul, and it's going to be all books by Black authors. Carter's just waking up and he's not fond of this right now. Before I get started, I have a link to Book Depository in the description box. If you like the sound of any of these books and you want to purchase them, you can buy them through that link. I get 5% commission at no extra cost to you, which is just an extra little way that you can support my channel, along with becoming a patron, but all of that is linked down below. Before I do anything, I'm gonna go feed him, and then I'll be right back. Stay tuned. The Kraken has been fed, so we're gonna see how much I can get done before he needs me again. He's upstairs in his little swing, just swinging away. The first book is the one fantasy one that I picked up recently, which is The Rage of Dragons by Evan Winter. Personally, one of my biggest pet peeves in the whole fucking world is when the back doesn't actually have the synopsis. The hardcover, I think, had the synopsis, and this one doesn't. It's fine though. It looks fantastic. Let's continue on with this dramatic reading. The Omehi people have been fighting an unwinnable fight for almost 200 years. Their society has been built around war and only war. The lucky ones are born gifted. 1 in every 2,000 women has the power to call down dragons. Roar! 1 in every 100 men is able to magically transform himself into a bigger, faster, stronger killing machine. For some reason, I'm thinking it's the guys with small egos that can do that, but let's not judge. Everyone else is fodder, destined to fight and die in the endless war. Young giftless Tao knows all this, but he has a plan to escape. He's gonna get himself injured, get out early, and settle down to marriage, children, and land. Only he doesn't get that chance. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Those closest to him are brutally murdered, and his grief swiftly turns to anger. Fixated on revenge, Tao dedicates himself to an unthinkable path. Can't think on this path, can't think on this path, can't think on this path, can't think on this path. He'll become the greatest swordsman to ever live. It's a table leg to a desk I need to set up. Don't ask questions. A man willing to die 100,000 times to kill the 3 who betrayed him. And I would die 100,000 times, and I would die 100,000 more just to kill the bitches who killed my family and get my final revenge. After that brief dancing interlude, we have the young adult novel A Love-Hate Thing by Whitney D. Grandison. When they're stuck under one roof, the house might not be big enough for their hate or their love. When Tyson Trice finds himself tossed into the wealthy coastal community of Pacific Hills, he's ready for the questions, the stares, and the feelings of not belonging. Not that he cares. After recovering from being shot and surviving the rough streets of Lindenwood, he doesn't care about anyone or anything, much less how the rest of his life is gonna play out. Just ignore the fact that I have a sweater on now. It's like 2 hours later. Let's continue on. Golden Girl Nandy Smith has spent most of her life building the pristine image it takes to make it in her hometown of Pacific Hills. After learning that her parents are taking in a troubled teen boy, Nandy fears her summer plans, as well as her reputation, will go up in flames. The drama. Now, with Trice living under the same roof, low-key happy they started calling him Trice instead of Tyson, so I'm not thinking about my dog in this book. You feel me? The wall between their bedrooms feels as thin as the line between love and hate. Beneath the angst, their growing attraction won't be denied. Through time, Trice brings Nandy out of her shell, and Nandy attempts to melt the ice that's taken over Trice's heart and being. I'm melting, I'm melting, I'm melting. Only with the ever-present pull back to the Lindenwood streets, it'll be a wonder if Trice makes it through the summer at all. So yeah, there was a whole outfit change in the middle of that. Like half an outfit change, I'm still wearing it. I just put a sweater on because it's cold in the library. I've got a migraine because I haven't had my glasses on in so long, but let's just move on to the next book, which is, I don't know. They're all adult romance now. So I'm gonna move these ones over here. Hi guys. And we have 6 adult romance. We all know how much I stan the shit out of Alyssa Cole. This is the novella Can't Escape Love from the Reluctant Royal series. I should be doing the other one first because it comes before this one, but you know what? Fuck it. We're doing it however I pick them up off the chair. You get what you get. Is it Regina or is it Regina? Like vagina. Regina Hobbs is nerdy by nature, businesswoman by nurture. Nerdy by nature. It sounds like naughty by nature. You know what? Let's bump some of that. No, because copyright. We're not gonna do that. Go listen to some Naughty by Nature. She's finally taking her pop culture centered media enterprise, Girls with Glasses, to the next level. But the stress is forcing her to face a familiar supervillain, insomnia. The only thing that helps her sleep when things get this bad is the deep, soothing voice of puzzle-obsessed live streamer Gustav Nguyen. Am I saying that right? I've looked it up so many times and I've seen like 5 different pronunciations. So let me know down below if you actually know how to pronounce that, or if like there are different pronunciations and which one you use, or if there's just one and I'm an idiot. The problem? His archive has been deleted. Gus has been tasked with creating an escape room themed around a romance anime. Except he knows nothing about romance or anime. Then mega nerd and anime expert Reggie comes calling and they make a trade. His voice for her knowledge. But when their online friendship has IRL chemistry, will they be able to escape love? No, they won't. And we love it. And then I have the other novella in the Reluctant Royal series, Once Ghosted, Twice Shy, again by Alyssa Cole. While her boss, the prince, was busy wooing his betrothed, Likotsi had her own love affair after swiping right on her dating app. Is that backwards? It's right for me, but is that, I don't know, but swiping right. But her romance ended in a heartbreak. And now, back in NYC again, she's determined to rediscover her joy. So, of course, she runs into the woman who broke her heart, because what the fuck else is gonna happen in New York City? There's like 3 people. You're gonna run into everybody you know. Obviously, it's New York. It's the smallest city in the whole fucking world. When Likotsi and Fabiola meet again on a stalled subway train months later, Fab asks just for one cup of tea. And then Likotsi's like, yeah, fuck you, I'll give you the tea. You broke my damn heart, bitch. And then they never speak again, and that's the end of the story. Likotsi, hoping to know why she was unceremoniously dumped, agrees. Also because she's still thirsting over this girl and she's like, fuck it, I'm a hoe. I'm just gonna not say no. Also, I'm a poet. Tea and food soon lead to them exploring the city together and their past, with Fab slowly revealing why she let Likotsi go. And both of them wondering if they can turn this second chance into happily ever after. Yes, they can. Next, I have Not That Kind of Guy by Andy J. Christopher. I feel like this is a companion. Don't quote me on that. I don't know shit. Let's just get into this dramatic reading. State Attorney Bridget Nolan is successful in all aspects of her life, except romance. After breaking up with her long-term boyfriend, she's slow to re-enter the dating scene. To be honest, she has more important things to do, like putting bad guys behind bars. But with her brother's wedding right around the corner, she needs a date, and fast. Lucky for Bridget, the legal intern is almost done with his program. Matt Keto is dumbstruck by Bridget. Total love at first sight. But there's one problem. She is totally off limits while she's his boss. But the moment he no longer has to report to her, Matt decides to take a chance. He's like, I'm gonna shoot my shot. I don't know where it's gonna go, but I'm gonna shoot this damn shot. An impulsive decision takes them to Los Angeles, not Los Angeles, Las Vegas, what a dummy, where, as the saying goes, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Unless you put a ring on it. Next up is The Proposal by Jasmine Guillory. This is the sequel to The Wedding Date, which I've read, I think. If it's not the sequel, I'm gonna have to go buy more books and get whatever one is in between this one and The Wedding Date, because there's like more in the series. When freelance writer Nicole Patterson goes to a Dodgers game with her actor boyfriend, his man bun, and his bros, the last thing she expects is a scoreboard proposal. I love how his man bun is separate from him, like it needs its own category. Saying no isn't the hard part. They've been dating for only 5 months and he can't even spell her name correctly. The hard part is having to face a stadium of disappointed fans. At the game with his sister, Carlos Ibarra comes to Nick's rescue and rushes her away from the camera crew. He's even there for her when the video goes viral and Nick's social media blows up in a bad way. Nick knows that in the wilds of LA, a handsome doctor like Carlos can't be looking for anything serious, so she embarks on an epic rebound with him, filled with food, fun, and fantastic sex. That's all you need, and maybe some good books too. But those three things for sure. But when their glorified hookup starts breaking rules, one of them has to be smart enough to put on the brakes. But it's probably gonna happen, and then there's gonna be a little lapse in like, oh my god, I miss you and I'm regretting doing this, but like we set our rules, we're not gonna do this, and then it's gonna all come to the end and happily ever after. And there's going to be a happy ending in more ways than one. Next up is The Boyfriend Project by Farah Roshan? Like Cochon? Samaya Brooks never thought she'd be that girl, but a live tweet of a horrific date just revealed the painful truth. She's been catfished by a 3-timing jerk of a boyfriend. Not just one girlfriend, not just 2 girlfriends, 3 girlfriends. Girl, kill the bitch. Stab him. Also, like, ignore this janky makeup. Like, I don't even know what's going on. I was doing my makeup while Carter was in like the Tula carrier thing, and he started like trying to kick and get away from me, so we got some like fucked up shit happening. Suddenly, Samaya, along with his 2 other girlfriends, London and Taylor, have gone viral online. Now, the 3 new besties are making a pact to spend the next 6 months investing in themselves, as you should. No men and no dating. For once, Samaya is putting herself first. And that includes finally developing the app she's always dreamed of creating, which is the exact moment she meets the deliciously sexy Daniel Collins at work. What are the chances? But is Daniel really good boyfriend material? Or is he maybe just a little too good to be true? I love this dynamic, saying one big fuck you to a douchebag and being like best friends after. So guaranteed it's gonna be her story, and then the other girlfriend, and then the other girlfriend, and they all get 3 stories, and they're all gonna be chef's kiss, fuck a bitch up. Whoop! We're going to ignore everything that just happened there and move on. And finally, we have The Worst Best Man by Mia Sosa. Like, I love all of the weddings and the fake dating and like the holy shit, there's a wedding happening. Like that shit, that kind of trope, I'm here for it. I love weddings. Like, hey, if we're mutuals and you're getting married, invite me to your wedding. That would be so fucking lit. Bring Curtis, I'll bring Carter. We'll get fucked up. I won't bring Carter, I'll leave him with my mother or Kurt's mother, because of responsible parenting. But if you're getting married, and we're a mutual. Jade, if you're watching this, I'm coming to the UK. I'm coming to your wedding. Surprise. I just invited myself to your wedding, but it's fine. Let's move on. A wedding planner left at the altar? Yeah. The irony isn't lost on Carolina Santos either. But despite that embarrassing blip from her past, Lena is offered an opportunity that could change her life. There's just one hitch. She has to collaborate with the best, make that worst, man from her own failed nuptials. I don't like that word, nuptials. Oh yes, would you like to come to our nuptials? No, I don't like that word, it's stupid. Marketing expert Max Hartley is determined to make his mark with a coveted hotel client looking to expand its brand. But then he learns he'll be working with his brother's whip-smart, stunning, absolutely off-limits ex-fiance. So it's not even like it was just a good friend who was the best man. Nah, she was about to marry his brother. And then some fucked up shit happened and the brother leaves the bitch at the altar. Probably cheating on her with someone, I don't know, and he's like, I can't marry you, I'm in love with her, and she's probably having my baby, and I'm a piece of shit. And she's like, okay, bye. And then his brother was the best man. Not like his best friend, like we established 20 seconds ago, but like probably 10 seconds ago with the editing that's gonna happen in here, but still. And now you're gonna get with the brother? sometimes that dynamic doesn't work, but I've heard good things about this story, so let's continue on. And she loathes him.
Hate, 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 double hate, loathe entirely.
Oh, it got even better. So she's like, fuck you, bitch. Your brother sucks, you suck, your mama probably sucks. If, and that is a very big if, they can nail their presentation without killing each other, they'll both come out ahead. Except Max has been public enemy number 1. I almost did this. That is 11. This is 1. Okay, numbers and fingers. We know what's going on here. Ever since he encouraged his brother to jilt the bride. And Lena's ready to dish out a little payback of her own. Soon, Lena and Max discover animosity may not be the only emotion creating sparks between them. Still, this star-crossed couple can never be more than temporary playmates because Lena isn't interested in falling in love, and Max refuses to play runner-up to his brother ever again. Alright, I think that was it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did it. I managed to count properly, unlike that one video that we're not going to talk about where I said it's going to be 5 books and then it ended up being 4 books because your girl's a dumb bitch. Beauty school dropout. Go back to high school. Clearly I went to beauty school. Look at me. It's fashion. Look at it. It's fashion. There's 8 books here and I am so fucking pumped for all of them. Let me know down below in the comments if you've read any of these, what you thought about them, and if these dramatic readings encourage you to pick up any of them. Personally, as I haven't read any of them, I can't actually recommend them, but they all sound fucking fantastic. And if you're not going to pick up one of these, go support some Black authors. That's it. Or if that's just too much or you don't have a lot of time, drop some hearts down below, preferably purple ones because that's my favorite color. As always, to stay updated with my current reads and how I'm feeling about them, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Goodreads, all at Your Book Nerd Zoe. No, it's not! Oh my god, shit! It was like 3 videos in a row and I did it wrong. All at Zoe's All Booked, which I will leave linked down below in the description box. And we have a Discord and there is a Patreon. Shout out to my patrons. All of that is linked down below in the description box. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I just hit 9,000. Like, what the fuck? Thank you to each and every one of you. 9,000 people watching this shit? I hope you all have a wonderful day and get at least a little bit of uninterrupted reading time. I love you awesome nerds and I will see you in the next one. Who knows what chain of events are gonna happen in the next one, because I started with the baby and then I put the baby down and then I got changed and I've been trying to film this video for 4 hours still.